fire. It's everywhere. The dogs! We have to save the dogs!
Snow fell softly over the quiet hills of Snow Ridge, a small town wrapped in white silence. Inside the local animal shelter, heaters hummed faintly, and the scent of damp fur filled the air. Ethan Miller, a 10-year-old boy with sandy hair and bright blue eyes, sat in his wheelchair, his legs wrapped in a gray blanket. Since the accident that left him paralyzed, he had spoken little. But today, there was something different in his gaze. "I want to meet that one," he said, pointing to a photo on the adoption board, a large German shepherd with the name Bear scrawled underneath in red ink. His mother, Laura Miller, a kind woman in her mid-30s, with tired yet gentle eyes, frowned. "Honey, that dog isn't safe. The staff says he's unpredictable." But Ethan shook his head. "I just want to talk to him. I know what it's like when people stop believing you can be good." The volunteers exchanged uneasy looks. Bear had been rescued from a chain behind an abandoned factory, starved, scarred, and fearful. On his cage was written, "Danger, do not approach." When they reached the final row of cages, the air turned colder. From the shadows, Bear's growl rolled like thunder. He stood tall, his fur bristling, his amber eyes sharp and guarded. Ethan stopped just a few feet away. Laura's hand trembled on the wheelchair handle. "Ethan, please." "It's okay, Mom," he whispered. "He's not angry. He's scared." Turning toward the cage, Ethan spoke softly. "Hey, Bear. My name's Ethan. I didn't want to be here either. I used to run, climb trees, play baseball, but after the crash, I couldn't move anymore. People look at me like I'm broken, but I'm still here." For a long moment, Bear stood motionless. Then his ears twitched. The growl faded to a low whine. Ethan could feel the shift, fear melting into curiosity. He reached out his hand through the bars. Everyone held their breath. Bear hesitated, muscles tense, then slowly stepped closer. His cold nose brushed Ethan's fingertips. A laugh escaped Ethan, his first in months. "See? You're not bad. You're just hurting." And then, in a gesture no one expected, Bear lay down in front of the wheelchair, pressing his head gently against the bars. Tears welled in Laura's eyes. The boy she thought had lost all courage was now glowing with hope. As they prepared to leave, chaos erupted, a candle knocked over, flames licking up the straw bedding. "Fire! Get out!" someone shouted. Smoke filled the hall. Ethan's wheels snagged on a loose cord, trapping him. Through the thick haze, a blur of fur burst from the open cage. Bear. He lunged forward, teeth gripping Ethan's blanket, dragging the boy inch by inch toward the door. The dog coughed, eyes stinging with smoke, but refused to stop until Ethan was safe in his mother's arms. When the firefighters arrived, they found Bear lying beside Ethan, weak but alive. The boy clutched his neck, whispering, "You saved me." A week later, the snow still blanketed the town. Ethan sat by the hospital window, sunlight spilling across his face. Bear rested beside him, his muzzle now gray with ash, but his eyes gentle and proud. Laura smiled. "Looks like someone just found his forever home." Ethan patted the dog's head. "We saved each other, didn't we?" Outside, they rolled together through the snow, one on wheels, one on paws, leaving twin trails of love and faith behind. Sometimes God's miracles don't come with wings. They come on 4 paws and a heart that still dares to love. Ethan and Bear remind us that even the most broken souls can find their way back through faith and kindness. If this story touched your heart, leave a comment, share it, and subscribe for more true stories of hope and redemption. And tonight, as you whisper your prayers, may God bless you, and may His love guide you to your own small miracle.